Disclaimer, my friends and I are very weird, so please try not to get offended by the things that we say. Thank you.
Hello, welcome back to the PBS, Putin Broadcast System. We are very pleased to be back. Before the break, we discussed how Ebola is the saving grace of the entire world, especially Russia. Great. And we also discussed how American government and economy are pretty poor compared to Russia, as I would say. Do you agree?
I agree very much, comrade.
Oh.
But now, we have another segment for our show. We have our good friend, Kevin, from America. He has been on the show many times before, and he is a very welcome guest.
Ooh, good.
Now today, he's doing a broadcast, or a piece, if you will, on his pet peeves.
Oh, interesting. Alright, let us go over to Kevin then. Thank you.
Thank you so much for welcoming me with your highly stereotyped news transition. So anyways, I'm Kevin Hayes, and there's a lot of things that bother the hell out of me. And one of those things is when people say they're sorry for very small things, for like when, they're just walking by and they walk over and trip over your backpack and like, oh, sorry, and go to sit back down. Well, you know what? You're making me feel guilty that I put my backpack there on purpose to make you trip, and I'm sitting there just like, oh, I don't want to say that I'm sorry as well, that it's my fault. Just don't say anything and keep going. Another thing that really bothers me is when siblings eat your food. So when we go out to restaurants, there's some leftovers, or we order a specific appetizer and I leave it in the fridge so that I can, in the morning per se, a school morning, I can make sure that I have my breakfast ready. I'll save 10 minutes, I can get that extra amount of sleep and then wake up and have full breakfast that I'll be happy with. But then they go and eat it. And you know what? That's really bad, because again, super pissed about my breakfast and how it was completely ruined, and you stole that from me. You stole my happy morning, and breakfast is the most important meal of the day, prepared just Gary's way. Another thing that bothers me is when people leave the paper from a mozzarella wrapper, deli style, and they leave the one paper on top of it for next time, so when I pull it out, I see the paper, and it completely keeps my account up, because I'm like, I expect to pull out the mozzarella, put it on, and then take the paper off, and then have one extra paper to throw away. It's really annoying, and I don't get why. The other thing that really bothers me is when, I'm just having a good time watching a movie or something with the family, and then someone turns up the volume a little bit and leaves something at an odd number. This is highly unacceptable. The only odd number that is okay, it is 5. The rest are all bullshit, and I want it at an even number so that it's the proper volume. That's all. Right, here's perhaps one of the biggest things that pisses me off. Is when I'm really excited, when I just finish, a show. That's usually when it happens. I finish a show, I'm really excited to go to one of my friends or one of my brothers, and I'm like, man, this is really exciting, this is really great, you need to watch this, I want to talk to you about you, and, they're just like, oh, I don't care, go away, I don't want to talk about it, so I'm like, in this disdain that I never get to talk about something that I was really excited about. But then they go and watch it sometime later, about a month or two, and they come running to me again, trying to talk about it, man, I'm really excited, I want to talk about it. And I'm like, really, nigga? You're gonna do this? It's bullshit. Don't believe you. Go away. Not talking to you about it anymore. Also, myself, as an analytical person, it really bothers me when, in an argument, someone defaults to the thing that it is, oh, it's all about perspective, man. Especially on the value argument, because the whole point is that in the value argument, it is opinionated. We are discussing the opinion and what is the better opinion. So if you default that it's all about perspective, then you fucking lost the argument and you should go away! Another thing that really bothers me is, usually assholes tend to do this, is when, they go to do something and they're about to ask you oh, can I do this? But then they still do it anyways, assuming that you're going to say yes.
Oh, Conrad, can I drink this? Okay, thank you.
What? No! Bitch! Fuck you.
Really a dick move. Especially if you have a girlfriend and he's like, man, mind if I take this? And you take your girlfriend. Another thing that I really hate is when people are really anal about rules. Rules are meant to be guidelines, okay? Things that keep society together. However, there's a lot of really dumb rules out there. as you guys probably have noticed with the Chromebooks. And sometimes we just don't follow those stupid rules because they're fucking stupid. So when people keep telling me that I shouldn't be doing something because it's in the rules, then I tell them to open their eyes and see that rules are just guidelines.
No! What are you doing? No, I say the rule is no eating in the studio. I thought we cleared the...
Another thing that I really hate and really don't understand is when people talk about that they don't like a food based on the texture. Now, listen to me. It's all about the taste. It's how good it is and what you get out of it in nutrition. It doesn't matter how it's prepared, what the texture is, what the shape is. I don't care. So if you're gonna tell me you don't like rice because of the texture, well, fuck you. I'm from Brazil. I love rice. It's been in my culture. I don't care about texture. Shut up.
Look at this little bitch. Oh man, what good fun.
And also another thing is I really hate when people are messing with the green screen and trying to embarrass me.
Oh yeah, love you.
Oh, I love you too, you Russian piece of shit!
And that's all for tonight, comrade!
Thank you for watching our show. Come back next time when we talk about net neutrality, as well as school restrictions on student devices that they paid for.
And now back to the work, comrades! And remember, Putin loves you.
Putin loves you.
I'm all about that taste, no texture. I'm all about that taste, no texture. I'm all about that taste, no texture. All the right taste, and all the right taste. Yummy!